Gaurav for Digit.in, and today on Digit Unboxes, we have the ZTE V5. ZTE is another big Chinese brand that is trying to make its presence felt in India. Now with the V5, they intend to compete in the already hot budget smartphone segment where it would be competing with Xiaomi, Motorola and Micromax. So let's see what's in the box. Alright, so this is the new ZTE V5. It comes in this pretty blue box. The box definitely looks very attractive. Packaging is good, but it's the phone that matters. So let's just see what's in the box. Alright, so this is the phone. The ZTE V5 looks pretty neat. We'll come to the phone later, but let's just see what else is there in the box. Alright, so standard accessories. You have the charger, USB cable and headphones. Alright, and you also have a manual inside. Let's talk about the V5 smartphone now. So it feels quite sturdy. It's made up of all plastic. You have matte finish at the back, which will make those smudges a little invisible. On the side you have the volume rocker. On the right hand side you have the power button. On top 3.5mm audio jack. Alright, that was a nice collage. Alright, so at the bottom you have the USB charging port. Talk about the screen. Well, the screen, definitely looks bright. It's a 5-incher with 720p resolution. I think it's the first in this price range for sure. The screen is covered with dragon tail glass, and yes, it's the same glass that we saw on the Xiaomi 1S. The display does not have on-screen menu keys. Instead, ZTE has gone with these capacitive keys at the bottom. The V5 uses Nubia 2.0 user interface, which is laid on your Android 4.4 CAT. Talking about the storage here, it says 4 GB, out of which only 3.42 GB would be available to you. You will have to use that micro SD card for sure. So the touch response, it seems pretty good. It is pretty responsive. Talking about the processor, you have the Snapdragon 400 1.2 GHz processor with 1 GB of RAM on board. Talking about the camera, ZTE is touting the V5 as a selfie phone because you have a 5-megapixel front-facing camera with PSI sensor. Alright, so there you have a selfie camera, and it's also offering you quite okay. You have few adjustment settings that you can play around with to make your selfies come better. At the rear, you have a 13-megapixel camera with Sony Exmor sensor, and you have precision optical lens, so it should do well. So the unboxing of the ZTE V5 comes to an end. The phone goes back into the pretty box. The phone definitely offers some good specifications and features. To get your hands on this phone, you will have to shell out 10,999 rupees online. The phone is available exclusively on Snapdeal.com. Now the phone goes for some rigorous testing in our Digit Test Lab. We'll be back with an extensive review of the phone to tell you how the phone actually fares and whether it would be able to stand up to the Xiaomi 1S. This is Gaurav for Digit.in. Keep watching this space, and this was the unboxing of the ZTE V5.